everyone, it's Amanda here from the Equestrian Index, and we're back with Tradestand Connect for HOYS 2025, if you can believe it, running this year from the 8th to the 12th of October at the NEC. And as always, from now until HOYS, I have the privilege of chatting to some of the absolutely brilliant businesses that you'll be able to see inside the retail village. And so I'm really delighted to be joined this morning by Kelly Ude-Martinez from the Knights of Middle England. How are you, Kelly?
Very well, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, really good, really good. And we were just saying, can't believe we're back here again.
It's that time of year.
Just that time of year. So, I know what you're all about, but just in kind of a nutshell, for those people who might not have come across you, tell us what it is that you do.
Yes, so we're the Knights of Middle England, and obviously by our name, you'd probably guess that we might be doing some nightly activities, which we do. So we teach jousting, but we are medieval by name, but we are not just medieval by nature. So we have an equestrian centre in Warwick. And we have a school where we teach four main disciplines. So we teach jousting, horseback archery, trick riding, and side saddle. We do a few other things around that as well. We do a lot of work training people to ride for TV and film and that kind of thing. But those are sort of the four main disciplines of the school. But we also have a show team as well. So we perform all over the country, doing our stunt displays, our jousting displays. Again, we do jousting shows and sort of medieval theme shows, but we do all eras, all ages, all sorts of things with our displays. We performed at HOYS back in 2023, she says, with not very much
Yes,
confidence.
yes, yes, it must have been, yes.
It was 2023, I
Yeah.
just have to think. And yeah, so we're all about bringing alternative disciplines to the equestrian world and sort of promoting everything else around your sort of standard Olympic disciplines.
It is for anyone who's never seen a show, experienced a show, it is categorically worth going to watch them because they are phenomenal. And this year you're on stand M30. People will again not be able to miss you, will they? It is one of the most exciting stands in the retail village. And I would suggest to everyone to get there reasonably early because it gets so busy. It is phenomenal what you do and what you achieve on the stand, but it's such a lovely thing because you are introducing people to disciplines that they might not even consider exist anymore. So I know that you do the trick riding and you do the jousting. What are the two of your other favourites that you do? What are the really popular things?
The the horse archery is really popular. I think the horse archery and the side saddle are perhaps the most accessible of the four we do. And the big thing about us as well, across our school in all our disciplines, we're not just for riders. So for all the disciplines we teach, you can come and have a go even if you don't ride a horse. So it's about opening up the sport, the equestrian world to as many people as possible. We want to be as inclusive as possible. We want to grow these disciplines as much as possible. But the horse archery for me, I think, is really, really fun. There's something just really cool about being on the back of a galloping horse, bow in one hand, arrows in the other. You know, you've really got to trust your horse. You're not holding onto your reins and you're galloping along, shooting at targets. Like, it's just really fun.
Sounds
And
amazing. I mean, as an
it's
equestrian,
all about having fun, about trying something new, and you never know where it might lead you. You know, horse archery is a rapidly growing competitive sport in this country. It's now a sport which is affiliated with the BEF. So, you know, it's really growing over the last sort of 5 to 10 years. Its growth in this country has been incredible, and to see the competitive side saddle obviously is quite an established discipline. There are the side saddle championships at Horse of the Year show. I think on the Wednesday morning they have the
yes.
side saddle class. And so it's great to be able to promote side saddle and give people the opportunities to have a go at that. And the jousting, obviously, the jousting is where we started, and it's where I started. And so I always will love the jousting. And then the trick riding again, the adrenaline rush of doing that is just something else. Hanging upside down off the back of a galloping horse is on purpose, you know.
I'm going to say it's not just happening like that. You're actually
No.
intentionally doing it. So for, I
Yeah.
guess, for those of us who are horse riders, for even for a very long time, it's kind of like, oh, fantastic. But fantastic, sounds absolutely amazing. I have to say that the archery is always has appealed to me hugely. And as you say, it seems to be really great. I see it all over the place now. I see a lot of people starting to talk about it and participating, which is a
Yeah.
fantastic thing. Really, really exciting. Now, I know that the stand, whilst it's a very exciting stand, people can have a go, can't they? They can come along and they can get involved. And I know that you might have an even more exciting experience, but we're not sure yet. But it's a bit of a teaser. So
Yeah,
you
well, you'll have to come and visit the stand and see for yourself what may or may not be on offer. I couldn't possibly, I wouldn't want to give it all away.
couldn't
Come see for
possibly
yourself.
comment. No, but it is absolutely worth going along. So it's M30, and they are your gang are such a great bunch. They're really, really inviting and welcoming, and there are whoops and yelps of joy and excitement from that stand. So please, everybody, do head over to M30 when you come and see us at HOYS. Just as a little teaser and as something to leave everybody with, Kelly, what's the kind of one thing that you'd like people to take away from what it is that you do and what you've said today?
I think the big thing for me is to sort of open people's eyes to something new and something different. And you never know what you might discover, a new discipline, a new hobby. Um, we're here to talk about everything and anything that's sort of a bit more alternative, not your usual show jumping, eventing, dressage. We all know those are there and they're wonderful. You're showing, but we're here if you've ever sort of, thought, oh, I want to try something different or, you know, something new, then we're your people.
You
Come and
are
see
you
us.
are you are where it's at. So
Yeah.
M30. And in the meantime, if people want to come and have a look at you, they need to head to the website. So knightsofmiddleengland.com. And I know
Yeah.
you're active on socials as well. So
We are, yeah, at Knights of Middle England on Instagram, or the Knights of Middle England on Facebook. You'll find us on both
perfect.
those platforms as well.
They can come and check it out and get a bit of a taste. And maybe they could turn up in outfits to Hoys
I
to
would love that.
wouldn't
We
that
are
be
all about the dressing up, obviously, especially with the shows. We love a good costume.
exactly. So I would suggest that would be a great thing for everyone to do. Have a little bit, have a little look, have a little dress up, and we'll see you on Stand M30, 8th to 12th of October. But thank you, Kelly, so much again. Really lovely to chat to you. Exciting to hear all your news, and I'll be around to see what's going on the stand. That's for sure.
Thank you
Take
very
care.
much.
Thank you.